they've actually made this acronym FGM, female genital mutilation. And then they run stories to the media about how in Botswana or somewhere where they really, they hate everyone, but basically some countries they hate even more. Somewhere like Botswana, where they hate, they'll pick one of the countries they hate the most, and they'll say, in that country, they mutilate the genitals of female children, and please send us money so that we can stop this. So they collect money and keep running these. Basically, they run these propaganda stories, these atrocity. It's all just atrocity propaganda, right? Whether it's ISIS or whether it's female genital mutilation, they're just slagging off all these other people, saying this country is so backwards. They mutilate their baby girls. But one of the reasons that they run this stuff is so that no one talks about what they do, which is mutilating everyone like me. So they had all these people come in.
Nobody talks about the atrocities, in quotes.
Established the idea that there was an underground
group, in quotes, you're talking about. Well, let's just have a look at some media.
For centuries, when a Jewish baby boy is born, the ancient ritual of circumcision is performed. But in some ultra-Orthodox communities, religious leaders, known as moyals, also engage in something controversial during the bris. In a practice known as Metzitza B'Peh, or just MBP, the moyal actually uses his mouth to suck the blood from the infant's penis after he cuts off.
Now you see, or begin to see, the holes in quotes, Aaron Dover's logic, who claims to be Jewish. Is there any evidence for such? And in the first episode of his show, proclaims that, or proposes the theory that the Jews do stories on FGM to cover the fact, or cover their own atrocities, yet here would be the Jewish media he's referring to depicting the so-called atrocities that they're apparently supposed to be covering up. So as time goes by, and when you think critically, you can really see all the holes in this character known as Aaron Dover's views. And as I stated earlier, who's to say this guy was even Jewish anyway, and was just peddling this type of propaganda? Certainly everything this character has stated deserves to be scrutinized quite heavily, because this would be Jewish media.
Off the foreskin. News 12 is...
Apparently you're trying to cover up the atrocity he was saying.